What up? What up? What up, y'all, man? We up in the building for the round two of the draft party, or round 2 and 3, man. We in the building, man. Had a little fun with this, y'all. You know, as soon as I come in, they got a pick going for the Browns, man. They setting the tone for what's getting ready to go down, man. Let's see what they going real quick. Oh, they signed a linebacker from UCLA. Okay, they needed that. He ain't even the best one to me though. He was second best out of the ones I watched. Hoodlum says, "Who are we picking?" It's a good question. Uh well, our running back is somebody that I would consider. The TCU wide receiver is somebody that I would consider today. The Iowa linebacker is somebody that I would consider today, seeing that he's a Mike. The Florida State corner, Wanye little bro, is somebody that I consider. If you want to go safety, because that's a sneaky need. Somebody that I consider. But the Dallas Cowboys, man, I even consider, because I don't know what's going on with homeboy, man, in regards to, why, but the Tennessee D tackle for the pass rush, that what he can bring is definitely somebody that I consider. Now you need somebody who can make some plays, man. Judkins, I'm not too much of a fan of Judkins. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I will say this though, in regards to his ability, I don't think that him and Genty was too far off. They was very similar. But in my type of running back and what I think the Dallas Cowboys need, I wouldn't go Judkins. Vine, what's going on? Dax Slurpee was crying. It was crying last night. They was like, tell me why. All right, man. They gonna have to man up. Hey, look, at the end of the day, for all them people who love Dak, they really should be clapping their hands. Because trying to build that offensive line, man, that's somebody like to take as much pressure, bro. It ain't gonna be the weapons because he don't know how to get the ball to the weapons. So what? So what? Grabbing all these weapons is gonna do for the Dallas Cowboys when he has been put in position to have weapons and have somebody to throw it to, and he still don't do nothing. But his best year, what was at hand? He had an offensive line and he had a running back and a running game doing the majority of the work. All right, they picking. What's going on? Texas get. Oh, Higgins, huh? I watched him. Matter of fact, I watched him last night. And out of the wide receivers, if the Dallas would have went there, I wouldn't have been mad at it because he probably was one of the most, probably top two that I seen in regards to getting out his breaks clean and quick. Now the hands left a little bit for me to desire, but in a couple of the games that I watched, he got out his breaks kind of solid though. It was smooth. His route running was kind of smooth, But them hands, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're great for what I seen. I only watched 2 games, but it wasn't great. But I definitely would have been I'm like, oh, okay, that would have been a contributor. I'm telling you, man, it need to be that TCU wide receiver because, hey, even though I watched a couple more, I watched a few more wide receivers. I still don't think they better than that TCU cat, man. I still don't. Trade alert. Tennessee. Trades pick to Seattle. Who's Seattle quarterback right now? Seattle. You think that's Shador? Seattle. Who quarterbacking for Seattle right now? Man, I forgot. Because Geno with the Raiders. Who Seattle get? Oh, Seattle got Darnold, didn't they? Yeah, they got Darnold. Okay, yeah, Darnold, yeah. That's interesting. So it may not be that. Hey, that's cool. Hey, if Shador is there for Dallas, do you let him slide? I'm gonna be honest with you. Me, I wouldn't let him slide. I wouldn't let him slide, man. I'll get him. What about Burden? Burden. I don't like the way he get out his brakes, though. He a little slow. But Burden's okay. I was actually, matter of fact, man, I was actually talking about Burden, and I think I had posted this on Twitter, and I was talking about, I think Burden need to watch Anquan Bolden. He need to watch Anquan Bolden, man. You know, Anquan Bolden, you know, he wasn't nobody that was going to run away from nobody. But Anquan Bolden knew how to use what he got to make sure he get open and to make sure that he was as sharp as possible. See, he ain't going to go ahead and, you see, regardless if he work on his route running or not, he just doesn't have it to be able to be clean, right? He don't have it to be like no Jerry Rice, no Chad Johnson. He ain't got it for that. But as you can see with Jason Witten, craftiness, your timing, and working on your craft, even with you not being fast, you still can get open. If you focus on your craft and you focus on being craftiness, and it just all you need is just that split. But then, right, when you look at the equation, you can look at, all right, so I get open quick, but these quarterbacks today, they don't know how to feed me quick. They don't know how to feed me on time. So it's like, okay, I got open quick, but I gotta wait a second longer, or maybe a second and a half longer, because their anticipation is off. You know, I see that a lot, because I was even seeing that in regards to looking at I think Higgins. Like, damn, like the quarterback was just like, damn, he had to wait a cool minute just to get the ball. Let me see. Mason. They got Mason Taylor as a second round pick? I don't see it. Yeah, I do not see it. I don't see it at all, fam. What's the pick? They got they got rid of a third to get old boy. Who they get ready to get? I wouldn't in this draft. I wouldn't have gave up no third. But but to finish your question though, if Luther Burden works on some of them things in regards to his craftiness, he could be a solid player. Because one thing I like about Luther Burden is his run after the catch. Because some of his run after the catch, I believe wholeheartedly that it'll translate wholeheartedly. If you go to San Francisco, that's their type of wide receiver. That's kind of similar to like what they got with Ayuk. Let's see what Seattle do. But I definitely could see it though. What if my glasses at? Man, I had some of the things that I was gonna listen to this thing, man, on. Man, it was taking too long. So I gotta fix it down the line. But damn. I had just got back in. I'm like, man, let me get straight to it, man. I'm like, man, let me get straight to it. Got it. But forgive me, y'all. We lightweight bootlegging. I mean, it's not really a bootleg, but we lightweight bootlegging it through, you know. So forgive me on that. Richard Sherman. All right, who's Seattle drafting? What? What? They draft him in the second round? Wow. Now remember when I talked about old boy, I said that he need to go back. They said he was a linebacker before he went to safety. I said he need to go back to linebacker. Derwin James. Boy, they need their ass whooped. Sit over there and talk about this boy reminded, but there was nothing Derwin James about him. But hey, this thing's so watered down. It's so funny to me. Derwin James. Stop. He ain't even comparison to Kyle Hamilton either. Bro, he ain't no good safety. He need to go to linebacker. Just like when I said, man, about that Alabama tackle last year. I said that boy ain't no left tackle. And when I was hearing about talking about him, they said that it didn't work out early left tackle and they shipped him to right tackle. And then they're going to find out that it ain't going to work at right tackle either. And they're going to have to put him to guard if you want a good career. I've been saying this. Just like with the Carolina Panthers. Bro, he is not the Louisville dude. He's not no left tackle. He's a guard. That's why you think he keep getting his ass whooped. Because he ain't got it. A lot of these cats, man, that they drafted to be tackles early, they're going to find out real quick it ain't a guard. Why is it that I spend a high round pick on somebody that can't play left tackle? That's stupid. If I'm the Saints, but the Banks, bro, like I said, a lot of these GMs, they don't know ball. Like, why would you pick, like, their scouts is misinforming him. Like, why would you pick somebody slow-footed to play left tackle? That's stupid. Judkins for the Browns? That's a reach like a mug. That is a reach. But hey, it ain't my team. Man, what I doing my thing? Oh, there it go. It ain't my team. Bro, they out there. Bro, they really drafted Quinshon Judkins in the second round. Joe Mixon. Somebody say they compare him to Joe Mixon. He ain't nowhere near no Joe Mixon. Well, they better stop it, man. They better stop it. Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon ought to catch that. Boy, Joe Mixon should feel disrespectful. Disrespected. Joe Mixon. Bro, look, a lot of these players, y'all, it's scrubs. We're just going to keep that a band, man. They scrubs. What I do agree with Dallas though. I mean, I seen what Jerry was talking about. Jerry was talking about there's no need to reach, but he felt it was need to reach for the offense. I get it though, but if you don't get a player that you want in regards to in the skill positions, there's no reason to reach. There's only one out of all the wide receivers. There probably would have been like 3 to me that was like acceptable. Maybe 4 with Burden. Golden, but not at that price, not at that 12 price. Savion Williams, Burden, and the Higgins cat. Dallas should have known. The scouting department should have known. I told y'all, man. They last year they should have drafted McConkey. I told you that. And what do you know? Come on, man. Hey man, they gonna give my credit, man, sooner or later. The Dolphins. I can see the Dolphins needing a quarter. Dolphins need a quarterback. Dolphins need a quarterback. Dolphins need a quarterback. Kenneth, yeah, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. That was a massive overreach. Kenneth Grant, bro. Kenneth Grant sucked. And you drafted him in the first round? Crazy. I do. I do like Travion. I do. I do. I do. Oh, I mean, Royals was decent. I kind of had him compared to if anything, like the way Anquan Bolden, that'll be more closer to anything. But I do like Travion. He was the best pass protector that I seen too. You got what's his name, man? Hampton, what 220, 230. And Hampton 220, 230, and he passed blocking soft. Loveland was for sure. For sure, Loveland was. Loveland a scrub. Loveland a scrub. I even think that Penn State tight end was a reach too. It definitely wasn't a strong tight end class. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I for sure agree with you on that. What? That scrub ass, Arizona, Miami tripping. Bro, he sucked. Like, no. When I say this boy suck, he hella soft. He hella soft. Big for nothing. Playing I seen him at right tackle. He switched to left tackle for a couple snaps. Bro. If they put him at, I know they ain't about to put him at tackle. Hey, look, with all these teams that don't know how to draft, if the Dallas Cowboys mess this up, bro, these teams giving you a good draft because they don't know how to draft, bro. Miami, you drafted two people that's probably going to be out the league in a couple years. Kenneth Grant is weak. This cat, Jonas, he look like my D-line coach in high school. I should ask him, dude. I bet you they related. I bet you they related. He weak though. I don't give a damn if they related. He weak. I don't give a damn if they related. He weak. Yeah, that Loveland pick, man. I don't know what the hell that was, y'all. Who y'all want though? That's available. Who y'all want? What position do y'all want? I just want somebody, man, that's gonna be able to step in this year, man, and give us something, you know. Because when you go back and look at that draft a couple years ago, y'all, that them drafting them 2 Michigan players, bro, that was a waste. You know, Henderson or Amos, Trey Amos, he was okay. He was cool. One of them little press man corners. He was cool. Amos at corner, I wouldn't be mad at that. I know that scene that they watched that Cal corner. I mean, that Cal corner, I needed to see more. And I watched 3 games. I still needed to see more. But one thing I seen that he was doing good, man. He was pressing, man, and they was not getting off that line, man. He was, man, they was stay on that press for like 4 seconds, y'all. Bro, if that man press it and they stay on that thing for 4 seconds, and you telling me that Mike and them can't get to the quarterback, bro, you come on, man. And if that translates, jeez. See, one thing I like to see, look, like keep that like, and this is why safety gonna be important too. Because look, if I get somebody like Trey Amos, man, I want him in that grill, but I want a safety over the top. You know, I want him to be able to play that sideline, but I need that safety over the top so you can have that underneath, and I think that'll be able to think about put him in a position like Brandon Browner was, right? And even when you go back and look at the Seattle, that Legion of Boom, Browner, Nord, Richard Sherman was fast. But the physicality that they play with, right? Even some of the instincts, that's what made them, you know, Legion of Boom. And Trey Amos, in regards to the way he was pressing, I mean, I seen some good things, man, when he was in press coverage. I think he better than Diggs saw fast. And one thing's for sure, I did see him out there competing, and I did see him in that grill. I love, man, when a corner get in your grill, man, press you up. I seen a couple of them corners though, doing that in this year's draft. Man, I liked it. I would in that Revel dude though, that ECU cat that they talking about. I mean, I was only able to watch one game. I didn't get a chance because I was going to ask one of the homies, man, to send me his all 22, but I didn't get to check him though. But I only the game that I watched, like I said, it's not enough for an evaluation, but I don't think he better than Trey though. I know for sure he ain't better than Wanye, little boy. Wanye brother or whatever hell. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. This thing moving a little bit right now, though, ain't it? Who is it? The Patriots up? Y'all can hear me good, right? Should have flipped this damn desk around. Should have set up my damn my mic. I was like Ray Russian. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I should have set up my goddamn mic. Let me see. Where my mic at? Well, it is what it is, bro. We gonna thug it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm thugging it. We just gonna thug it out, man. Oh, they got Henderson, huh? That was a good pick. That's a good pick. That's a good pick for him. That's a good pick for him. because didn't they pick up Will Campbell? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Shit, you probably got to slide that bad built mother to right tackle for sure. I hope they show us pass protection. I wouldn't even show us running. Show us pass protection. The boy got heart. How big that boy look? Okay, he probably about 200. Yeah, he about 200. Yeah, he 200. Yeah. It's like this though, right? What you gonna do? You wanna you want to main catch or tote that rock, or do you want to have your smash, dash, and tash? You want to have your Marion Barber, Felix Jones, and Tashara choice. Or either way, you can get it done. But at some point in time, you got to understand who the closer though. As long as you understand who the closer is, you'll be fine. And we know that Marion Barber was gonna close things up. Felix Jones was gonna go ahead, man, give me that punch, that. But Marion Barber was gonna sit over there, man. He was gonna lean on him. He was gonna close them games out. So as long as you go ahead and understand who's gonna close them games out, it wouldn't matter if the Cowboys messed around and had 2 to 3 backs, man, toting the rock all year. I mean, because that's damn well what it's looking like right now. You know, or with Williams and Sanders and Deuce Vaughn. One thing I do hope is that this new coach don't give up on Deuce Vaughn. I hope not. If Deuce, if Deuce Vaughn, if Deuce Vaughn was to come out in this draft, he's top 5 easily, easily, easily. And ain't none of that tape was better than Deuce Vaughn's. I promise you that. It's going in the 3rd year. It's trying to get that boy a shot. Charles Grant, man, stop it. Who? Yeah, I ain't watching him. Mike Green. Yeah, that Boston College rusher, he was decent. He was decent. How's Will Johnson number 1? He sucked. As a Ryan, I wasn't able to watch Kevin Winston. These fool got Loveland. That's crazy. A lot of Ohio State, though, huh? A lot of Ohio State. Champions, huh? That's crazy. Where are we picking up? Let me see. Where we at? 39? Okay, we coming up in a few. Okay, they kind of putting some pedal. They kind of putting some pedal to their metal, man. They outside. Man, they better hope it's warm outside, man. All right, what we got next? See what we got next. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, they got Luther. God damn, how many wide receivers they gonna have? So they got what? DJ Moore, Burden, and the Washington cat. I know Keenan ain't there no more. And that offense that actually kind of a decent fit for him. I mean, I don't know how Caleb Williams is, but if Caleb Williams gonna throw them quick passes, that's actually a good decent fit for him because he gonna break them tackles. And his run after the God damn, he little. Oh, he gotta eat. Bro, I thought he was bigger than that, right? He gotta eat. That boy arms lanky than a mug. And he breaking tackles like that. Oh, this thing, man, if he hopped in that weight room, okay. Damn, I didn't know he was that lanky. He was that little. But the way he was running though, and he that lanky, just think, man, when he get up in some real weights. Okay. If it was out of running back and wide receiver for me, I'm going wide receiver, TCU wide receiver here. Hey, that boy, hey, damn. Shedeur getting no love, huh? What they trying to do? Teach that boy a lesson? So who that is throwing to? Who running the ball? Right. I mean, I guess, that little quote that I seen Jerry said, he said well, what he got in the all season, he said he good with Sanders and Javonte Williams. He said he ain't in a position to reach for nothing. That tells me if the cards don't fall in his favor, he rolling with it. But this is my thing with Jerry though. Hey Jerry, look, I understand in regards to like what they could do, but you got to understand this, Jerry. Even though I like the Javonte Williams signing, what kind of Javonte Williams is we getting? I think we can get a solid one if you know what I mean, because I know part of what he got was opportunity. I know he got hurt. Now I know part of it was kind of opportunity that was going in another direction. But Sanders is always hurt. Did you trust Dukes Vaughn? So you're gonna have to get another running back. And then plus with Javonte, especially early on, I want to split. I want to work him in. I want to make sure what we getting. I want to have insurance. And if you ain't got no insurance with him, that ain't good. And wide receiver, that quote that I seen him make, horrible. What do you mean that the people on your roster had the capability to step up for a complimentary number 2 role? Who, Tolbert? Mingo? Bro, come on now. Are we serious right now? We can't be serious right now. He believes that they could step into it. Bro, come on, man. Jerry tripping. If you trust your players, bro, what you seen with Tolbert, bro, he ain't got it. I keep telling people this. He ain't got it. Mingo, he ain't got it. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Now, if you need some good number 4 wide receivers, them your guys. If they're gonna fill out your 4 number 5 wide receivers, I'm cool with that. But who gonna be 2 and 3 is the question. It can't be Tolbert, bro. It cannot be. And then once you see what happened with your tight end not being able to make plays, he's supposed to go ahead and take another step. Come to find out, he ain't got it in him. So what, you need somebody that's gonna force feed you the rock? Come on, man. Oh, Hoodlum, no. Cold thing, this defense need a lot of work. A lot of work. For sure. Who the Saints getting? Saints need a wide receiver too, though. I think they need a running back too, though. Let me see. They went with him after they got Rattler? Hey, the direction of what the New Orleans Saints going, I don't get it, bro. I didn't watch him, though. Let me see. That's a little odd what the Saints doing. That's a little odd, man. Let me see. Boy, these teams are drafting kind of odd, don't you think? They drafting kind of odd, boy. Let me get there. Capital, boy. They drafted kind of odd, boy. Low, what's going on? Showing my guy. We just looking at these teams making some crazy decisions, man. I don't know what's up with these decisions, y'all. So tell me that Dallas gonna have something. Okay, we got a trade alert. Chicago Bears trade the pick to who? To Buffalo. Ooh. We know that ain't quarterback. We know that's not quarterback. That won't be a quarterback. Who is going to be? Man, hey, Low. Man, I'm with you too. I'm with you on that. They got to do it. They got to do it, man. They got to do it. Bro, look, I understand all this best player need and that, bro. With a quarterback like that, but look though, with the confidence though, y'all know how we see a trend. The quarterbacks that got the confidence is the quarterbacks that's going all the way. People keep criticizing what Jalen Hurts got throwing wide, but Jalen Hurts got confidence. He won a Super Bowl. Patty Mahomes ain't the best quarterback. Patty got confidence. He won a Super Bowl. Hey, Joe Burrow, he got all the arm talent and is a good quarterback. He ain't got no bowl, though. It took Stafford years to go get him a bowl, though. You got the rookie quarterback from Washington going to the NFC Championship his first year. Confidence. He wasn't shaped. He just didn't have the talent. He took that team that ain't really had no offensive talent, and he took them to the NFC Championship. So if I get a quarterback, I don't care if he ain't no mobile quarterback, he ain't no Lamar Jackson. Can you make good decisions? Can you toss that rock? Can you be accurate? Shedeur Sanders can do that. It'll be crazy if they pass on it, but they gotta pull that trigger, man. Because I know the Bills ain't getting no quarterback. I know Bills ain't getting no quarterback. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. I had to grab that real quick. Let me make sure that thing in the sunlight so I won't be beaming y'all eyes real quick. Make sure this ain't beaming in y'all eyes so y'all can see. There we go. Make sure that shit ain't beaming on y'all. There we go. Let's see. There you go. Boy, I had to get situated in this mug. Why? All right, Buffalo, what you doing? I know Buffalo need another corner. Didn't they get one yesterday, though? Yeah, they did. Buffalo. They need no wide receiver. Oh, they gonna take my boy. Buffalo probably need. No, they don't need no running back. Buffalo might need another backer though. Buffalo safety. Oh yeah, Buffalo need that safety. Buffalo for sure need that safety. He for sure need that safety. Lee Evans. Damn. Okay. We still rolling. TJ Sanders. Huh? It's getting up there, man. Let me see. We about 10 picks in. We about on the 10th one. Who's at the Jets? Should the Jets need? Oh. Let me see what the Jets need. Probably another corner. They probably need a mic. See what CJ Mosley. They gonna need probably another edge rusher. Probably some offensive linemen. Well, they got one though. I wouldn't be surprised if they go again. They gonna need them another wide receiver. I don't see San Francisco getting Shedeur. The Jets, who knows? Man, Mike Green. That's that defensive end from Marshall. I think. If so, no. No, not that I remember. He ain't get taken today. I don't think he got took yesterday. So yeah, he's still there. Boy, wasn't that a waste for the New York Jets to bring in Devontae Adams for a rental? That was stupid. Wasn't that stupid? That was hella dumb. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, these teams ain't smart, man. These teams is not smart. I'm trying to figure out how the hell is he? Who is evaluating these offensive linemen? Yaya Black. Hey, one of y'all help me out. I keep seeing somebody talking about some wide receiver named Boothang. Who the hell is Boothang? Is there really a wide receiver named Boothang? Because I sure ain't seen it. Or is that somebody named? As a matter of fact, who always you want to call somebody Boothang? Like, I'm trying. I keep seeing this around talking about some wide receiver named Boothang. Who the hell is Boothang? You got the number one corner and you got the number one wide receiver left, the number one running back left. Somebody asked me, would I take Deion Walker in the draft? Yes, I'll build him up, big boy. You know, if they can clean him up, they can clean him up some, clean his leverage up. He wasn't the worst thing in the world. He cool. He cut. You know what I mean? You just need him to go ahead and give you what 20 to 25 snaps. You don't need much from him. Just give him. You definitely taking him out on third down. Give me about 20, 25 snaps and we good to go. We good to go. How you can't take that 2025? Yeah, Mike Green's still available. Okay, yeah, Marshall cut. Mike Green is, to me, somebody that's gonna set that edge. Somebody that's gonna set the edge. I don't like him as a pass rusher. His hips is hella tight. So you got the number one safety, number one corner, number one wide receiver available. In regards to pass rusher, in regards to the D tackle, you got that available still. Shit, you got the number one quarterback available. But that's funny though, man. The criticism that Shador got, and some of the similar things that he got criticized for. You see, Jackson Dart and any other quarterbacks did the same thing, if not worse, and they faced no criticism. And we all know what's up with that. Deion then going through it, boy. Damn. That cold stuff. John Abraham, damn. Solid rusher. Mason Taylor. Hey, bro, it's like Schoolmaker. Hey, it's a Schoolmaker pick. Bro, they did Jason Taylor a favor. Oh, he look like a white boy. That's Jason Taylor kid? Yeah, they said out Jason Taylor kid. Jesus Christ. That was Jason Taylor's kid? They didn't tell me that was Jason Taylor. Jesus. I ain't see it. I ain't see it from him. I watched like 3-4 games. I ain't see it from him. All right, you got the Niners up. Then it's Dallas. Let's fire this up, y'all. Let's fire this up. D tackle, huh? But we got our pick. Hey, bro. Hey, Dallas can't mess this up, bro. Like, it's impossible. If you do your homework the way you supposed to, it's impossible to mess this pick up, y'all. Impossible. If not Sanders, go Caleb or yeah. Hey, Lo, I'm with you on that. I'm tired of Wilson too. Alfred Collins was a solid one tech to me. Big, strong. He wasn't gonna really move that laterally, but that big boy you need inside, I would have rocked with that. Oh, that was an athletic play. That was an athletic play. All right, man. Dallas on the clock, y'all. Oh, the pick in too? Shit, they ain't had to do no thinking about it, huh? All right, y'all. What y'all think? Who y'all want it to be? They always want to go to commercial break when it's time for Dallas to pick. They always want to go to commercial break because they know people are going to be wanting to see the pick, and then they like, oh, okay, we're going to hold them here. Let's go to commercial break. Running back, wide receiver, cornerbacks. Add safety on that, too. That's crazy. Shedeur right there, bro. I did not think that this boy was going to be there. You got to take it. Quarterback is a need, too. What's his name could be my backup? Old boy from the Pats. But quarterback is a need. On some real stuff, that boy really blackballing Shedeur. Ain't no way that they think that this boy Tyler show him. Hey man, cold game. Cold game. Damn, that's who I forgot to watch. Gunnar Hill. Yeah, Collins. I would have been. That's a decent little nose. He was a decent nose tackle. But if they go nose later on, man, they need to get bigger, man. I like Peebles. I'm rocking with Peebles. Man, they got a pick, bro. They got their pick. There's only one wide receiver that I'll take. Here. Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would take the quarterback. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would take the quarterback. I really would. I would take the quarterback, y'all. I sure would. Some cold stuff, man. Well, they gonna make sure to get their commercial break work, don't ain't they? All right, what we on? All right, Dallas, the pick is in, man. All right, what we on, y'all? Give me a second, y'all. I need a second. Give me a second, y'all, to really take that in. I need a second, y'all. I need a second, man. All right. This was another Tyler Booker pick. Solid player, but there was better that was there. Understand that you need the edge. Give me a second, man. Let's go ahead and pull up his profile. That was interesting, man. That was an interesting pick. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It ain't like I hate the pick, because I don't. We just talked about him like 5 minutes ago, didn't we? I don't hate the pick, but you could have got better though. Where old boy at, man? Where the hell my boy Landon Jackson at, man? Like, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Landon Jackson was for sure better. Let me pop him up. I know I did him. I know we talked about him too. Let me pop him up. Bill Carter. Jack Sawyer. There you go. Something nice and quick. Oh my god. He hella weak. But low. Hey, bro. I don't look. The player is not bad. But bro, out of all what you could have got at that, you choose this? Like, you scared? You safe? Like, it's gotta be some good stuff up in there, low. Hey, there's gotta be some good stuff up in that draft room, man. Because I'm trying to figure out something. And one position that I wasn't scared to not get in this draft was edge. And you reach. All right, man. Look, he got tight hips. So, look, do you remember last year when we was talking about Marshawn Kneeling in regards to him having tight hips? Bro, he is not no 10 sack type of bro. What's up with these cats in these second round picks? What's going on with them in their second round picks, y'all? Bro, tight hips, no burst, delayed get off, a rotational 4-3 in. I said he had a career game versus scrubs. They say he had a move, but I say he need a counter move. He had a solid swim move. He used to play with more leverage. And he's like an average athlete. So you pick somebody, man. Let me get this straight. So you picked a rotational defensive end along with your other rotational defensive end that you acquired last year. To do what exactly? So here's my only thing. Are you looking at mentalities? Right? Because I'm listening to Tyler Booker talk. I like the way he talked. But you gotta back it up though. Micah Parsons was talking real greasy. He ain't back it up though. I seen a difference when I see him go against scrubs versus some better competition. There was a difference. That's why I put in my notes. He had a career game against scrubs. It's looking like a rebuild. For sure that. Especially with the need of this defense. Hey, look, Cowboy Nation. The Dallas Cowboys is probably getting ready to finish last in its division this year. Moving hella soft. For sure. And you had some top tier players still available for you to acquire there. And we go get a rotational defensive end at best. A rotational. You damn near got like Dorrance Armstrong, damn near. You damn near got Dorrance. So you telling me that that's worth a second round pick? But we supposed to be crowning McClay as some draft guru? Bro, McClay, bro. This is same McClay that drafted Mozzie Smith in the first round and that drafted Schoonmaker in the second round. And then went on ahead and drafted Marshawn Nealon in the second round and then messed around to keep him at defensive end, not put him at 3-tech, to keep him at defensive end, and then mess around in this year's draft and go get you a guard at a premium picking position at 12, and then to next day, you go get a rotational defensive end. Bro, I don't get it, man. I don't. I'm going to be honest with you. Last night, I had some understanding in regards to the offensive lineman because I knew that the majority of the offensive line was going to get taken in that first round. So I had understanding, even though I think that they could have traded back. But this pick right here, I don't have understanding. I don't have understanding. In regards to the edges, I had him. From what I watched, I had him as top 5, bottom 5, but that wasn't a compliment. That wasn't a compliment. You had Landon Jackson available. Somebody that plays the right way and that had potential to be something once he continues to work on his craft and his leverage. And we draft this tight hip. So we're thinking that he's going to be a pass rush specialist. If this man ends up being a 12 sack a year type of dude, this is a total miss by me. A total miss. This man ain't about to be those 12 sack a year dude, though. I'm very sure of that. I'm very sure of that. There was nothing in his game for me to acquire him in the second round and have them high expectations for him to produce. Nothing. Now, if you would have got this same character, the same dude in the fourth round, I'd be like, okay, I'm with it. Fourth round pick, him, I'm with it. No complaints. But you reach for him in the second round. I don't get it. I give you grace. I give you grace for the first one, but not this one. You got the number one in your positions to go ahead and get somebody that's barely top 5. I don't get it, man. I do not get this. I don't. It was one thing last year. I'm like, oh, for you to do the same thing, you go rotational defensive end back-to-back years in the second round. You wonder why we suck. You wonder why we suck. We suck. A rotational defensive end in the second round. When you come from drafts to get Sean Lee and even Jalen Smith, Randy Gregory, fuck you go get Ezra Raku? Come on, man. Bro, I'm about to sit over there and talk this pick up. Cause I can't. I won't. I choose not to. That's stupid. To draft this boy in the second round, even if it was like the end of the third round, I'm like, all right, cool. Bro, you drafted him in the second round early. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. There's no explanation for this. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, man. Hey, man. That's crazy to me. This is crazy to me. Jerry said that the opportunity of a trade is still there. And it's possibly still be there after the draft. So basically, Jerry Jones is at the mercy of some team that if they don't get what they're looking for, which the way that they're making decisions in this draft, I highly doubt that they can't get what they're looking for. That trade is not going to happen. The Dallas Cowboys is what, 7-10? That's about right. Of what it's going to be next year without looking at the schedule. Bro, this team, bro, look. The Eagles going to give you work. The Redskins going to give you work. And the Giants is going to get them a win this year at minimum. They're going to get their win this year. With Russell Wilson at quarterback and the defense that they had and the run game that started getting established, and I'm pretty sure they're going to improve on that offensive line, they're going to get you work this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they sweep you. I'm going to be honest with you. And normally the Dallas Cowboys can count on, winning the division and getting good wins in the division to help out their record. Not this year. And then you got to go out and you got a decent schedule that you're going to have to face. Yes, it's not looking too good for the Dallas Cowboys this year. I'm not even going to sit over there and lie to y'all. The division is getting better. They're addressing quarterbacks at a need. Like, you got Russell Wilson, and then you messed around and got Jackson Dart. They're set. They're set at quarterback. They're set. You got everybody else going to get quarterbacks, man, and getting aggressive for quarterbacks. And you out here getting Azariah in the second round. Oh, he for sure. Hey, a good 4 weeks of throwing at the Tolbert, and he ain't getting no separation. He for sure checking out. We get ready to get us some Milton again. Hey, this is so funny, right? He tore his hamstrings, allegedly. And he don't get the surgery till later on. But yet, so early in the off season, he good to go. Oh, my God. He good to go now, though. Then they say he tore that thing off the bone. But he good to go now. That's funny. Wow. That's funny as hell, man. No weapons. They had an opportunity, bro, to get them a weapon of some substance. Are you going to trade a 4th round pick or something to go get you a number 2? Is that what it is? 3rd? Is that what's going on? As a Rocco, gee. As a Rocco at 2? Early on, not even. Wow. That's crazy to me. They really like showing you that they're not all in. Cowboy Nation, bro. Ain't nothing all in about this team. Cool thing about it is, bro, this team has been so-called been trying to retool. I don't know how long. We tried to so-called build up to get our ass whooped in the first round, and then to go ahead and then suck and then try to get back and get your ass whooped in the first round again. We talking about this mentality, but what you gonna do with us? Bro, you could have gave a 5th or 6th round pick to a team that had a young rotational defensive end and flourished. Oh, I can give you names if you want names. You could have drafted one this year. Later on. You would have been better off getting that Texas A&M defense end. Was it Nick Scouton or whatever his name is? I liked him a whole lot better than I did him. He was somebody that stood. Look, hey, both of them may get to the rusher though, but I love his emphasis on playing the run. Bro, we've been getting pumped for I don't know how long. Eberflus is supposedly supposed to be having us get up the field. How you gonna get up the field with this tight hip defensive end and Marshawn Nealon? Okay. That's crazy to me, man. That is crazy to me. Bro. Are we gonna address corner next round? Like, what we doing here, man? Like, what is we doing here, man? Look, Sam Williams should be starting. You got Micah starting at the edge, and then you have Marshawn Nealon and Ezra, this Boston College backing him up. Are we serious? Where's the direction? Where's the plan? Because I don't see it, y'all. I don't see the direction nor the plan. You want to run the ball, I understand that. Is Jerry, you know what? You remember a while back, right? You remember a while back when Jerry was talking about on how he built up the offensive alignment and had the running game going and using that not only to protect Dak, but the defense. So are we intentionally thinking that the addition to the offensive line is supposed to go ahead and protect this defense and protect Dak? Do you not did they not see what happened when he went with that same philosophy not too long ago? You got your ass whooped in the first round. You got sent home. It worked for the season, but it didn't work for the playoffs. So none of your plans, Jerry Jones, work out. None of them. You want to be the main course, but yet you don't even understand how to operate as the main course and win with you being the main course. Your decision making is horrific, bro. It's horrific. Bro, how is the Dallas Cowboys supposed to win with these scrubs, man? And they want the fans to be all in? How you gonna be all in with this? No splash. No splash. No. And the cool thing about it is, bro, I just want ballers. I just want ballers. Why we can't get ballers? Why we gotta get bottom of the barrel? Just like with Marshawn Nealon. You got somebody that couldn't get the edge on small school tackles. But yet you draft him in a second round? Somebody that couldn't get the edge on a small school tackle. And then you get somebody whose best game was against a scrub team. And that's what we banking on? On a second round, as a second rounder, you're going to expect for him to contribute. Bro, his hips is tight, G. You better be like, in order for it to work, right? Just like Joey Bosa and all them, you got to be some an amazing technician. So for this to work, y'all, him being a technician on that defensive line, it would have to be immaculate for this man to be a consistent 8+ sack type of dude. It would have to be immaculate, y'all. I'm not saying. Oh, let's see this pick. They got the tight end. I would have took that. I'm not saying that you have to be just this, athletic and fluid rusher. That helps though, because them are the best rushers. But you can still be a good, solid rusher, right? Bosa, Hutchinson, with tight hips, as long as you have good technique and you're crafty with it and you quick with it. But even Bosa got limitations as a tight hip rusher. Even Hutchinson has limitations as a tight hip rusher. As you can see, the premium rushers, Will Anderson, Will McDonald, right? Nolan, they all got something. And that's fluidity, bending, getting to the edge consistently. As this Boston College cat, he has no fluidity and he cannot get the edge consistently. Is he a scrub? No, he's not a scrub. Is he a second round pick? Hell no. Could he contribute for the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah. But could you have went somewhere and pay a lower price to get the same thing? I believe so. He said he got a toolbox defensive end. Brian see. He said, why Donovan learning from Micah will make Cowboys unit dangerous. This what we doing here? Learning from Micah? What the fuck Micah gonna teach you, my boy? He can't even teach himself. He can't even learn from others. He didn't even want to learn from Tank. What is Micah gonna teach you, my boy? And the Carolina got the one who I wanted if he was gonna go rotational. That's a good pick for Carolina. If I'm gonna get rotation, I want somebody who premium against the run. As you can see, Dorrance was giving up that edge. Oh, that's right. They brought Fowler over here. Oh, whoop-de-doo. So Fowler is your second rusher? Fowler should never be your second rusher, but that's your second best rusher. That's your second best rusher is Fowler. You can't win no playoffs with that. Fowler is a complimentary type of dude. What if was Fowler at in the NFC Championship game? He ain't stopping no run. And he's better. Why do you think he keeps signing these 1-year contracts, bro? So Fowler did all this hella fire stuff, but he keeps signing 1-year contracts. You telling me that he can't sit over there and go get a nice little deal somewhere and be well off? No, he gets 1-year contract for a reason. For a reason. He gets 1-year contract for a reason, y'all. It ain't because, yeah, he chooses to, but you telling me that this man wouldn't accept a 4-year 60 mil type deal? Of course he would. 1-year contracts is nothing guaranteed. He's at it because he's a journeyman. They talked all that left, talking about he went to a real team and then don't know other real teams wanted him after he so-called went to a real team with culture. Because he had to go to somebody who would want him, which is a scrub. He in Northern California, dude. That's what's up. Oh my God, man, this is crazy. I gotta take another sip of this water, man. Bro, get me to this third round, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Look, this draft sucked. Don't get it wrong. But bro, you could have came out with something, though. It's crazy. Terminator said, this team is so predictable. I said that they would draft linemen and defense with their first 2 picks. You know what that means? That this coach and Jones suck. The coach trying to get people fired up to be mediocre at best. That's funny. We're going to run the ball. But as I mentioned earlier, yesterday, if you're going to have that, you got to have balance, though. You got to be able to attack from the outside. You can't just run the ball and you ain't got no weapons outside. How that's going to work? You ain't got no threat. You know, even with Lamar, when he had Henry, Lamar was a threat. They had to worry about Lamar. He had something decent to throw to, right? But he had to worry about Lamar. Who the hell did the Dallas got to worry about outside of CeeDee Lamb? I can bracket you, my boy. Then what? I can go ahead and send everybody to the box, stop your little run, and bracket CD and beat your ass. Because Dak ain't beat nobody from the arm, from the shoulders up. He's shown that he can't beat nobody when it all falls on his shoulder. But you paid a goddamn quarterback $60 fucking million to be a game manager at best. What is we doing here? How this man getting paid more than Josh Allen, though, G? Josh Allen at least go ahead and go make some plays. He can't read a damn defense either, but at least he gonna make plays. At least Lamar gonna make plays. Bro, if he's gonna do this, I'd rather take Kyler Murray. This shit is crazy, G. This shit is crazy, G. And then you go get Milton. He inconsistent. So you basically saying that you're gonna make him consistent? Somebody got to teach that boy. So you telling me, right? So we gonna bring in Milton. Milton ain't got no touch on the ball, bro. Milton throwing you 100 miles per hour, bro. You right in front of you, bro. Me and you, right? You see how close we is to the screen? Milton will throw you the ball 100 miles per hour right here, bro. Like, bro, I'm here. Why is you throwing me a heater like that? He'll do that shit. But this is who we got to go ahead and try to develop when you already done spent the 4th round pick for a quarterback that was shown that he was going to get at least better and you could continue to work. But you could give up on him to go get Milton because that's flashy, because he could throw the ball 80 yards. Okay, what's good is you throwing the ball 80 yards and you ain't accurate, my G. What is we doing here, man? So you basically say that you can change him. Bro. Right. Facts. Facts. Shador, Caleb, something. Get a running back, like a real that's gonna make some plays. Woo! 5-12. Woo! Hey, that's about right. Because I said one thing for sure, right? Back then, you could bank on 2 wins against the Redskins, 2 wins against the Giants, maybe a split against Philly, or maybe 2. That's 6 wins right there, 5 to 6 wins right there. So all you got to do is win a few more and you win. But I said this year, the way they build it up, well, you ain't getting none of that. You ain't getting none of them easy division wins because they ain't easy no more. And they better. The Dallas Cowboys is the last team in the division this year. Now the corners will start probably going to run. Yeah, Jerry keep bringing up these damn trades, man, and he claimed, like, I don't even know, I think he bullshit. I don't even think it's on the table because that just tells me the way he described them trades when I was listening to him talk, it tells me that he has no leverage. He's waiting on them to hope that in the draft they don't get what they desire. And if they don't, then okay, maybe we can go ahead and trade if I don't get what I want. Like they some last, like they the last on the list. That's why he said maybe. Come on, bro. You get all that little hype about a trade probably to get people to tune in. This is bad, man. You get pretty much the same thing last year. So they was talking about the youth movement last year, how it would affected them. So you're gonna go youth movement and count on another youth movement again, and expect that them is gonna take the next step when the draft that you had 2 years ago, your first two picks ain't even take nowhere near the step that they should because coming in because last year you should have been like, okay, yeah, this year it's gonna be it, bro. You like we damn are gonna have to address that whole thing. Like we only got like what, one D tackle? Who playing D tackle for the Cowboys? Who playing defensive end? You got Michael who ain't stopping the run. Then you got Sam coming off injury. Is he gonna be ready? Then you got Fowler. He ain't stopping no run. And then you got this Boston College cat who he can't get the edge. That's crazy, man. What's going on, family? Hey, this is crazy to me, man. Man, I hope these people ain't. I hope these creators, man, ain't hyping up this bullshit, man. I hope they ain't hyping this up for y'all, man. Bro, they have to. There ain't nothing that anybody can say to get you to go ahead, man, and be convinced that this is going to go ahead and help propel this team to be contenders. Nothing. Okay, you had your offensive lineman, but we had a good offensive lineman for how long? How long you had Tyron, Zach Martin? How long have you had them? How long have you had Frederick? You had Lyle? How long did you have that? What did you do with them again? Nothing. Nothing. You got nothing from them. So you building this offensive lineman again with a quarterback that has regressed and is not going to take off, and you expect that this team, come on now. This just doesn't make sense. This doesn't make any sense, man. It don't, man. It don't make no sense. It don't, man. We're just looking at a front offense just fail. Like, how hard is it to make these decisions? Like, you got to understand. Like, look at your scouting department. Look what they doing, bro. You might have to get rid of them. You got to get rid of this GM. You got to get rid of Will McClay. If this is supposed to be your thing, you Jerry Jones, we not even gonna get rid of yourself, but you need to get rid of yourself. I'm telling you, bro. I remember that. I remember this Schottenheimer offense like it was yesterday. That shit, you thought that Mike McCarthy's offense was vanilla and scrubbish, bro. What do you think is getting ready to happen with this boy Schottenheimer, bro? Bro, just go back. Bro, I remember I used to watch a lot of when I was really tuned in to football, watching all the primetime games and all that. But bro, I was tuned in, bro, looking at Schottenheimer's offense really be scrubbish, bro. He running the football, take him for his word. He gonna run the football. But that passing attack, nah. He ain't gonna have it, G. No passing attack. He gonna run the ball. He gonna need 2-3 running backs because he gonna run out that ball. But he gonna run it. It's gonna. Hey, let me tell you this. So look, it'll be 3rd and 6, right? He gonna run the ball. I remember that. It's gonna be 3rd and 6. He gonna run the ball. That's Schottenheimer, bro. Bro, there's a reason why this boy wasn't no head coach. This passing offense is worse than Mike McCarthy's. I tell you that. See, people talk about Mike, right, and him being old with the times. Well, what do you think Schottenheimer is? You think Schottenheimer's some innovative dude? The hell no, he not. He wasn't, bro. Mike McCarthy. I mean, Schottenheimer was running the same offenses back in the day, like with Steven Jackson. You know how you get the ball to Steven Jackson 30 times, 40 times? That's a Schottenheimer's offense, G. Ain't no Mark Bolger being. That's a Schottenheimer's offense. Giving the ball to your running backs 30 to 40 times. That's his offense. Now, make this offense make sense with no weapons on the outside. It doesn't. You see, like I said, that like I keep using it for example. They talk about Philly, but Philly has some weapons on the outside, though. Philly didn't have Tolbert. Philly had Devontae Smith. They had at least 2 wide receivers. The Dallas Cowboys only have 1. Come on. And one thing he gonna do, he gonna keep it out of Dak's hands. Dak probably gonna throw the ball 25, 30 times. He gonna keep it out of Dak's hands. Because one thing that you see, the majority of these coordinators don't evolve. Andy Reid has, but the majority of these coordinators don't evolve. And Schottenheimer, man, is going to mess around. Okay, yeah, he going to run motion, but it's probably going to be motion where the wide receiver in motion to go ahead and crack back the linebacker or something. It ain't gonna be nothing like what you gonna do? You gonna get Tolbert open? Creativity to Tolbert get open? Mingo? Or are we saying that we're comfortable with Mingo and Tolbert being your 2 and 3? I know you're not saying that. Schottenheimer gonna look us in our goddamn face and tell us that them people is good enough. He can't, but he is. Hey, I agree on that, Terminator. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Hopefully that boy up in there. Let me see. Let me make sure. Hopefully that boy is still there. Let me see. Will Johnson. Scarton. Belton. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm still up to date. Because the round get ready to be over. I mean, hopefully they pull it in the 3rd round or something, man. Because that's one thing that they'll do, right? All right. So let's see if Dallas stay true to what they do. The past couple years has been bum. I wouldn't say. Well, offensive line, Well, it's been bum, right? We'll say it's bum because Guyton ain't did nothing. So until he prove it, we got to put him in the bum category. Mozzie Smith, bum. Then you go defensive line. Nealon at defensive end, he's a bum. Schoolmaker, bum. As the Boston College cat, probably gonna fall under close to a bum too. So the third round pick though, you got Overshawn. What was it? BB. So maybe they're gonna give us a good third round pick this year. So maybe it might be Caleb or Savion or one of them, man. Or something, man. A good corner or something. Maybe. If we just going off their track record. But what's hurting this team? You can't keep missing picks. If you're gonna build your team off of the draft, you especially can't keep missing in the first and second round. Do you know if Tyler Guyton doesn't pan out, do you know how crippling that's going to be to this team? You already see how crippling it is that you don't have a real nose guard that you invested a first round pick in. So just think that if you going to go ahead and bank on the left, you know how crippling that is. And for some reason that they're banking on this, bro, they didn't sign like 4 tackles in like a month. So that's telling me that they don't really believe in this boy, man. So that boy doing something, man, that he ain't supposed to be doing, and it ain't working. For you to sign like 4 tackles already, and they vets too. Tell me what I need to know right there. Oh, the Texas. I can see it. I see it. I can see it. Take you for Arch. I can see it. I see it. I can see it. I definitely can see it. Arch gonna have to have a good year this year, man. Because looking at him ball, he in a couple games that I watched, he didn't look too hot to me. Damn. Let me see. Raiders gonna get Shedeur at 2-6. Yes, yeah. I can see that anywhere from that 3 to 7 range. I see it. I see it. I can see it. I showed him watch him. Ozzie Trapelo, 6'8", 316. And then Boston College, let them go 6'7" tackles. 6'7", 6'8" tackles. Let me see. Shit, he looked better than Will Campbell just off the highlights alone. Cause Will Campbell ain't do nothing like that. Will Will Campbell ain't do nothing like that. Oh yeah, Will Campbell for sure ain't sit over there and reach nobody like that. He ain't turn nobody like that, boy. Will Campbell for sure ain't turn nobody like that. That's crazy. Mm. Hey, that's crazy. They sure did. They sure did. That's crazy. Let's see who they Detroit. Who Detroit back up? I don't remember their backup. Oh, Hooker, huh? Was it Hooker? Was it Hooker? Or did they get rid of him? I didn't really like him too much coming out. Damn, a whole bunch of mediocrity going. hey, hey, that'd be funny if he did. That'd be funny if Shiloh got drafted before Shador. Let me see. Hmm. Hey, cold thing, right? If Shador is there in the third round, do you draft him? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How you gonna pass him up in the third round? Like that's excellent value. Third round. That's excellent value. My boy Shador ready to cry right now, man. They might mess around, try to go ahead and draft Quinn Ewers over him and that Bama quarterback. The way that they're going, that's crazy. That's hella funny, man. All right, let's see what Vegas gonna do. This gonna be important. Let me see. This they second pick of the second round, ain't it? Man, they need to pull that. They need to pull that trigger for sure. They got to, man. That's a reach. How you draft him over Savion? That's stupid. Let's see, like two, three of them girls look like Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I don't know about him. Yeah, yeah. They blackballing him. They like, boy, they must have threatened them with something. They like, you better not touch them. You better not touch him in the first couple of rounds. You make him pay. You make an example out of him. The way they going, they probably ain't gonna touch him to the third, fourth round. Man, he ain't separating nothing. Don't nobody care about your football character if you can't play no football. If you suck, don't nobody care about your football character. You suck. I would have never expected this though. Mm, damn. So they would highlight that story, but none of the other good stories, huh? That's interesting. Damn. Hey, that's crazy. Caleb Johnson, Bayshaw Tootin. Yeah. Who else? Samson Scatterball. Uh-uh. No, no. I watched him. No, I didn't like him. Kyle Williams. He ain't confident in his hands. Savion Royals. Okay. Who else? Fannin. Him. Where's Gatson at? There you go. They got him at 4. 4 left. Yeah. These people don't know how to evaluate no talent. These people don't know how to evaluate no talent. These people don't know how to evaluate no talent. How the hell is he number 4? You know, it's crazy though. Even though a lot of the time speed, is coveted and fluidity and getting separation. Okay, if you don't got that don't necessarily mean I'm gonna count you out as a prospect though. Like, like you can always go back to the example that you had in Dallas. Jason Witten is running like a 6'5" 40, but his craftiness got him open. Just that little short, little form put get open. There's something as crafty as that get you open. Some of the nuances, man, and just some of the craftiness, they ain't got that no more, man. They always want to go ahead and roll on pure athleticism. And somebody just go back to the basics, man, and just use, just be crafty, man, and just run good routes. Boy, that'll go a whole long way than you run a 4.3 40. That'll give you a long career and just being able to just get open, find a way to get open, get a little separation. Now, I know you probably going to have to get a little bit more than usual because now you got these quarterbacks that can't throw nothing in the tight windows. They always throwing it behind you and all that. But, bro, just the appreciation of just some good route running is like, how many tight ends do we see consistently run a stick nod? Nothing. Then we got quarterbacks, man. When the receiver does run an out route, he throwing it right behind him, either getting him whacked or it's incomplete or interception. Like you couldn't put that thing on the money and let him continue to go turn up field. Like I was looking at something of Dak Prescott, right? Boy, man, been in the league 10 years, bro, and he's still throwing late. Like, bro, he was not getting better at football. Like I think it was against CD. It was CD. I think he ran a curl route, bro. It took that man three years just to go ahead and throw that curl route. That thing was hella late. He was waiting for hella long. Then all of a sudden, like, bro, you should not have to wait, bro. As soon as he turned around, boy, that thing should be and I'm just going up. He had to turn around and like, come on, bro, that's too late. You need to be anticipating. Oh, he get ready. Oh. Then I turn around, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, what's going on? Where is quarterback play? Where is the route running and going? Where is the technique? Where's the hands from a D lineman? Where are they at? Like, I'm looking at like this, and this is why I love that Iowa linebacker so much because he the closest thing the closest thing to what you had back then as a linebacker, right? Because one, he got a nose to the football. He does his best to not stay back. Say block. Sometimes it gets him because he's a little undersized, but he got beef for a little bit. But I'm pretty sure he's eating right now. The man, he'll slip a block. He'll attack the blocker, bro. It's bad, bro. I haven't seen that, bro. These past couple drafts, I haven't seen that. Whoever gets him is going to get a very good linebacker. Pro Bowler. Just some of the things that he was just doing, they're going to get that, bro. He's going to be good, bro. That Iowa linebacker, he's going to be good. And this team needs a mic. This team needs a mic. I'll be all for that pick. This team needs a mic. And he a mic. I'm waiting on Savion, man. Savion to solve your number 2. He'll solve your number 2 issues. All right, first round grade be over. Yeah, that's a Baltimore pick. I thought that would have been either a Baltimore pick or a Bengal pick with Mike Green. I don't know how the hell he got 17 sacks. The way he moving, I don't know how that happened. You know how weak you got to be for that? Bro, he ain't got it for no rusher. But if I'm looking for a rotational who's going to stop the run, I would have took Mike Green over that. Ezra Carr, whatever the hell his name is. They ain't gonna show them little tight hip Senior Bowl highlights, is they? They ain't gonna show them highlights, huh, y'all? All right, what's the run gonna be on? Double digit. Shit, they tripping on that one. You ain't got it for no double digit. He might get you 4, 5 of them. He might get you what Nealon got you, but double digit. Yeah, I don't know about that one, my boy. Broncos ain't getting no quarterback. Philly ain't getting no quarterback. Chiefs ain't getting no quarterback. What was that, Monty Ball? Oh, RJ. Oh, I like him. I think he was my number 2 back. RJ Harvey can run that ball, y'all. Yeah, that's a good pick for them. Oh, yeah. The way he was cutting on that dime at time, bruh. Yeah, man. I like RJ Harvey. He was solid. Yeah. Man, I thought that would have been useful for Dallas, bro. I told people, I'm like, I think I said he was like a second, third round pick. RJ Harvey showed. And it was Caleb Williams, RJ. Tootin was like my 5th, I think. 4th or 5th, I think Tootin was. Had Travion. I don't know why I'm guessing. Let me look at the book. Look at the damn book, man. Ooh, they got corner with Trey. That's a good pick for Washington, actually. That's a good pick for them. Oh, yeah, I had Devin Neal. Oh, yeah, I had Devin Neal at number 4, actually. Yeah. I sure did. And that's a good pick for Washington, actually. To get them more physical, they need that corner. Pat Surtain. Yeah, I like him in press. I love a press corner, man. That's one thing for sure, bro. I love me a press corner, man. That's what really get in your face. That's a good pick for Washington. I ain't gonna lie. And then getting him pretty much at the top of the 3rd round in this draft, that's a good pick. That's some decent value for him too. I think long speed might get you in trouble, but you got that safety over the top, you'd be all right. Yeah, that's about 3rd round. That was his value, and it's pretty much a 3rd round pick now. Damn, Chicago had a couple picks, didn't they? What they got? Like they already picked about 3 times already, and they got another one. Chicago don't need a receiver. KC need a wide receiver. Philly, you know what I can see? Philly. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. Seattle. I always thought that Seattle And I always thought that Seattle and Philly was like a Savion Williams pick type of team. Cause Dallas they about to fumble this thing, man. Like they get ready to fumble this, y'all. Chicago going all in on offense. 5-12. That seemed like by Dallas record. Oh, they drafted. They got Joe Thuney too. Hey, where did Keenan Allen go? Did Keenan Allen sign with anybody yet? Y'all know if Keenan Allen signed with anybody? I don't remember, but looking like they need to go that damn route if he is available. This team don't know how to goddamn draft, bro. Somebody said, "Oh yeah," Jerry was like, "Oh yeah, we probably one of the better drafting teams." Lately, I would disagree with that. Maybe in the past, right, when you was getting them offensive linemen, right? And Gregory, maybe in the past, but today's time, these past 3-4 drafts, your draft ain't really been howling. Your last pick was good was what? Like in the first, what, Tyler Smith? Your drafts ain't really been like say for instance there was a draft, right, that said the Dallas Cowboys couldn't draft no offensive lineman. They will struggle. They will struggle. Do we even have a 4th round pick for tomorrow? Ain't they missing a 4th round pick? It's getting there though, man. We get ready to pick up. I guess that's one of the benefits of getting your ass whooped all year. You get to pick a little earlier. I'm interested to see what Philly gonna do in the second round. Cause Philly, I could see Philly addressing that linebacker, offensive line, tight end, safety, corner. They need to address the outside of their defense. Because you can't sit over there and rely on no Cooper DeJean to play no corner, bro. He'll get his ass whooped full time. The boy ain't no damn corner. They got Shamar Turner, huh? That's interesting. I'll be amazed how they get them numbers. Well, being scrubs the way that they be. Like you see, I don't give grace and give excuses for a lot of these players to not be technical sound. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in years past, even though there was things that of course they need to work on, right? It's like it ain't no perfect prospect, but there was things that prospects in the past had, and more than likely versus today's time that'll get them to be more pro ready. They just had to develop, get stronger, get in the system, pay their dues, right? Like for instance, one of the better prospects that I seen was My Panthers D tackle, right? And I'm gonna tell you another prospect that didn't really make it, but he has some decent college tape. Timmy Jernigan. Do you guys remember Timmy Jernigan? I want to say that's Florida State. Timmy Jernigan. Timmy Jernigan had good hands. He didn't pan out though, but he had good hands though. Good hands. I mean, good hands. See, Chiefs got my boy right there, man. See, come on, man. Hey, see, one thing for sure. Me and that Kansas City Chief GM be seeing eye to eye on certain things, right? They got the left tackle. That was pretty much the only left tackle there. They got Omar Norman Lott. I told y'all about him. I think I had him number 1, I think, if I ain't mistaken. Look how he get to the quarterback if y'all watching. The boy get upfield, man. And he got upfield with minimum snaps. That's why I asked y'all. I'm like, why the hell did he not play that much? Because that boy get after it. They trying to replace Chris Jones when he get done, bro. And hey, the way he get upfield, man, that's probably it. Dallas missed that. That's your 3 tech. That's your 3 tech. That is your 3 tech right there, bro. I didn't get it. Small. Please. Facts. And he look like nigga. Boy, yeah, boy. My nigga look like he done got him a couple misdemeanors, boy. Yeah, hey, man. I like me a felon on my team, bro. Where did I have Omar Norman Lott at? Let me see. I think I had to have him number 1, bro. Let me see. Goddamn right I did. I had that boy number 1. Bro, I had Omar. I had Stewart, Talik Williams, Peebles, and then Derek Harmon. Come on, bro. See, because I like that Kingsley dude that the Chiefs drafted last year. Thought he had good tackle feet, and they put him at right tackle. Then you brought a left tackle. Chiefs gonna be good on the outside in the future. And then you got the center. And then you what? I think they pay Trey Smith. Your offensive line good. You can go ahead and fill in and see. That's how you build a running game, bro. And then there ain't that many 3 techs, bro. There ain't that many 3 techs that come and really get it upfield. Bro, they had that opportunity, my G. And he fell run the 3rd round, pretty much. Omar, bro, that boy get upfield. And I'm like, because I was trying to figure out, I'm like, bro, why is he not playing that much? Why would I watch this film? He not playing that much. What's going on? And they say he undersized. It's college, homie. What do you mean he undersized? It's college. Chiefs understand talent. We don't. Chiefs understand talent. You telling me in Eberflus system that Omar Norman Lott wouldn't have been a good pick? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Chiefs know how to pick. We don't. I think me and the Chiefs, we see eye to eye. The Chiefs see things from that old school perspective. And that's why they keep beating their ass, beating people's ass, because they see things from that old school perspective, but just adjust and put a little modern day touch to it. They want to go ahead and thinking that taking things back to the old school, but not really adjusting is going, but you're going to come through and run the ball with this vanilla offense with no weapons outside. Who the hell you think this is, man? This ain't 2002. This ain't 2003. Bro, you need something. Just shake my head on this one, man. Just shake my head, man. All right, so Philly up, last one. And they got Azeez Ojulari. That's not a bad Rotational piece for them. Damn, Eagles gonna beat our ass again. All right, what Eagles doing, man? What Philly y'all? That boy look like that dude in the wheelchair off of a scary movie. Ooh, they got the number one safety. Wow, I said they needed safety too. And they got the number one safety. Philly, boy, we gotta get our ass whooped this year, bro. They don't know how to get no talent, bro. We gotta get our ass whooped this year, man. Good safety. Number one. Look at him, boy. Look at him. He was my number one safety. And I think number two was Watts. What was it Armani Watts? All right. Oh, the Giants, they traded back, and then they got a round 3 pick. Oh, Giants getting ready, boy. Well, Giant, and then all Dart got to do is just sit back and don't got to play this year. The Giants doing it right. You draft them early, sit them back. Aaron Rodgers, don't let him sit back for a year or two, then let him come in and ball out, and he'll start QB for the next 18 years. That's how you do it. Damn, that boy Shador. That boy, damn, man, that boy ain't making it. Damn, boy, they doing that boy wrong. All right. So we got Ezra Thomas. That's who I'm interested in. I got I like Savion. That's who I'm interested in. And maybe a linebacker. Peebles. I like Peebles though. I don't know if I draft him third though, but I like Peebles. So you mean to tell me, right? Because Jerry said there's still some people that he had first round. So you mean to tell me Jerry thought that Boston College cat was worth a first rounder? I want you guys to take that in. So he really thought that Boston College cat was really worth a first rounder. I'm gonna tell you again. So you mean to tell me that this man really thought that Boston College cat was worth a first rounder? If you want to make anything, is Savion, Shador, Caleb, or Thomas? There's no need to get a safety. They took the best safety off the board. That's who you roll with. Or the linebacker from Iowa. Anything else doesn't matter. It's stupid. Anything else that don't matter is dumb. Mm. He's trying to stack up on D tackles to kick y'all ass, huh? I don't think I got to watch him. I couldn't. Did I? I did watch him actually. I believe. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I had to go look back at the. I think he was the one where. Yeah, I didn't like. I think I kind of was cool of him because there was some small tools count that I thought he should have been whooping on and he didn't. That's a so okay draft. I mean, if they use that Bill Carter as a chess piece, that'll be something good for him. If they use him as a straight defensive end like Micah, that'll be stupid. He'll get his ass whooped just like Micah. Dart, good pick. This cat, if they can learn from Lawrence, I guess. That's interesting. They getting trenches, huh? Kansas City addressing them trenches, boy. They done got D tackle, and edge. They ain't trying to get that ass whooped like they did no more. Woo! Nah, you ain't. Nah, I feel you on that. Hey, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you for the Shador to Dallas. I'm for sure with you on that, man. You is not the only one. That'll be probably the best thing that they did. Should I can Dak? Get rid of Dak right now. Let's roll. Yeah. If we're gonna rebuild like we doing, well, what? Let's roll, man. Let's put the Shador up in there, man. Let's get Dak up out of there and let Shador roll, man. And then have old boy back him up. I'm with that. And then trade old boy if you can get him to be a good solid backup. And then trade him for a pick and let somebody else be a sucker and start him. I'm sure with that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna react, but I know I'm gonna have a smile on my face. That tell me they ain't that damn game goofy. But they got some options though. Usually they come. Usually they make a good decision in the third round. Past couple drafts, they make a good decision in the third round. They don't. They ain't been making good decisions in the first two rounds, but the third round, they usually make a good decision. That's for sure. So let's see what they do. Let's see if they make a good decision. They say Harold Fanning is better than Gatson. I disagree. I disagree with that. He is not better than Gatson. So what they gonna do with where Chubb at? What they gonna do with Chubb? What they gonna do with Chubb, man? Damn, that boy done dropped to the third though. That's crazy. That boy ain't no third round pick, man. That boy was a first. I could see the Browns trying to get him. I could see the Browns trying to get Shedeur right here. He'll start. For sure. Jared Wilson, the center? Hell no. Hell no. Let me see what they on, boy. Man, they better make it. Cleveland and the Raiders, what they do is going to be interesting. Fanning, huh? Interesting. No Shedeur, huh? Is they go blackball? But they really blackballing that boy. That's crazy. Let's see what the Raiders gonna do. They really blackballing that boy. I know Jerry tempted. Jerry, when you gonna grow something and be like, no, we getting Shedeur? When you gonna grow some? You letting Steven in there punk you in that war room, boy? Jerry, when you gonna man up and do what you supposed to do? You can go ahead and claim that you sitting over there, boy, bro, man up. They already overruled. See, look, they already overruled you for Zach Martin over Johnny Manziel. But you got a chance to redeem yourself because whatever pick that you probably gonna make, Shedeur is gonna be a better pick than whatever pick you're gonna make. So it's time to get your redemption, my boy, before you get up off this earth. Damn. Hey, they really blackballing that boy. Like getting that boy at the third round, that's boy, you can't beat that value. You already give up fourth rounders for people that you can't give. So why not give a third rounder to go ahead and get a quarterback for the future? Don't that make sense, y'all? You give fourth round picks for quarterbacks that you're gonna get rid of in like another year or two. So why don't you go get a quarterback that can end up being your quarterback for the next 7 to 10 years? I mean, it only makes sense. Dak's agent is like the lawyers. Right. Oh man. Hey, that boy Shannon Sharp down bad, ain't he? That boy down bad. That boy down bad, man. See, that boy getting goofy though. Shannon Sharp game goofy though. He hella getting goofy. You tell Shannon Sharp ain't never got no nookie growing up, man. He ain't got no nookie cookie, man. That boy is making bad decisions, bro. Patriots, huh? The Patriots. Patriots don't need no quarterback. They got theirs. Yeah, and I don't get their reasoning. Like NFL so stupid. They just let's see. I guess we need a quarterback because Dak is getting an injury, but like, yeah. and this is my thing, bro. Make this make sense. They try to claim that Shador is not the ideal quarterback because of his movement skills. First and foremost, he don't move like no Byron Leftwich. Just because he don't run no 4.5, 4.6, 40, that don't mean he can't go get it. And then when you look at the starting quarterbacks that they got right now, you telling me that Shador ain't more mobile than some of these quarterbacks that's starting right now? So what is we doing here? Like, bro, that's just an excuse. They just trying to blackball that boy, man. Hey, Jerry need to go ahead and man up and pull that thing, bro. Like, hey, look, that like you regardless of what decision that they made, desperation or what, bro, you should have never got that boy 60 million. But you can redeem yourself, right? Because Shador is coming on the third round contract, and regardless if you eating that dead money or not, like it's gonna help you in regards to your team building, your tool building. In the end, you think Seattle was worried about that? Man, Seattle paid Matt Flynn and still started Russell Wilson in what round again? The third round, y'all. Hold up. There we go. The Seattle Seahawks drafted Russell Wilson in the third round after they didn't pay the quarterback that same year. And they said, no, Matt Flynn, you got to go after that. I'm just saying, y'all see the similarities? Y'all see the similarities, y'all? To the Detroit Lions. Detroit need a QB for the future. Who? Tesla. I did not watch him. Isaac Tesla. 6'3", 214. They did need a bigger receiver on the out. Slot? That's it? Strictly slot? Man, you already got that with Amaran and all that, bro. You need an outside receiver. Is he going to stack them? There you go. Okay. They got Tesla, Radley, Talik Williams. They needed that D tackle too. Not that noodle. Facts. One of the worst offensive lines. One of the worst offensive lines and one of the worst wide receiver cores, and still put up numbers, man. For sure. That's for sure one of the worst in Cowboy history, man. It's crazy, Cowboy Nation, how we can see it, but they can't see it, man. Oh, we get ready to pick pretty soon. 64. Oh yeah, we almost up. You know, I'm used to doing a draft thing, man. When we pick at 20 something, man. We pick pretty soon. What y'all think it's gonna be, mates? I mean, when the last time Jerry actually gave us what we wanted? I think it was a no-brainer to get CD. Wanted Dez. I wanted Dez, man. That was my pick all the way. Bro, is he gonna give me my quarterback or what, bro? If you get this quarterback, bro, look, I'm gonna be real with you. You get Shador, whatever happens this season, it is what it is, man. I want to build. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, let that boy grow. And man, we know what we got. But if I got Dak Prescott paying him $60 million and you rebuilding with a I know we're not rebuilding with a $60 million quarterback, G. That doesn't make any sense. I know we're not rebuilding with a $60 million quarterback. That'll just be that's just you gotta be an idiot to rebuild with a $60 million quarterback. Facts, Terminator. Facts. Facts. Cooper Rush throwing like 20 yards and got outplayed. Facts. Facts. And yet these cats still don't understand this. If Cooper Rush had arm talent, if he had an arm strength, I would have gave Cooper Rush a contract to be my starting quarterback for sure. If he had arm strength, what he got up top, I'm for sure paying him. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. Hey, look, it's funny though, because like when I see him start with Baltimore, just watch how Baltimore do better if Lamar ever has to miss time or watch how Baltimore actually does better. They're gonna see the difference. But look, Lamar cool and everything, but Lamar up here, and when it come down to making throws on the playoffs, he ain't got it. He ain't got it. He can't see it. You know, he ain't got it in him. He ain't got it in him. Cooper Rush, if he ever gets in, Cooper Rush, man, they gonna be like, oh, hold up. Now I see why Dallas. Like, hold up, man. They probably do something. And then Cooper Rush got a running game, and some defense. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this Saints draft. They probably rebuilding like crazy too. I don't know about this Saints draft, man. They've been tripping since they started there. You're gonna get somebody, man, that's number one in their position group, or at least you should if you draft right. For sure. And they gave him belief. He gave them belief. They actually believed that they can do something. They didn't believe with Dak. They actually believed with him. And you had a shot with him. You didn't have no shot with Dak. We was getting Boy, we was getting mollywopped with Dak. We lost to the Atlanta Falcons in a crazy manner with Dak. If Cooper Rush plays that game from the start, that's a win. The Bengals, they choked. That wasn't Cooper's fault. That's another win. And I'm pretty sure they lost that game intentionally at the end against the Commanders. Oh, they got Landon. Oh, that's a good pick for them. Oh, that's a good pick for them. Oh, that's a good pick for them. Come on, man. That's my number one DN right there. Well, yeah, he do. Yeah, I can see that working in Buffalo for him. Facts. It ain't about stats. Mel Kiper, and then he wrecked Alabama though. He had like 3.5 sacks against Bama though. Mel Kiper don't know about no ball, man. Laverty is cold. Dang. That's crazy. They taking your boy back. Oh, they got a good corner on the other side of Sauce, boy. Man. Boy, him and Sauce. Well, take corner off the board. Unless they're gonna go with that Cal corner later down the line. I don't know how the hell he even made it this far, but that's a good value pick for him. That's a good corner, man. Now I seen him carrying over the middle. I didn't see that problem. Look at that. Locating the football. So it's press. Well, so what you got? You got Caleb, you got Savion, and you got Shador. You ain't got no 4th round pick, so you gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen. Right? Don't they got no 4th round pick, or am I tripping? Dallas coming up, couple picks. What they on, y'all? Is they gonna be like sugar free and we got to ask them why they BSing? Or what? I know Shador ain't about to sit over there and slip to the 4th round, bro. I know he ain't about to slip to the 4th round, bro. That's crazy to me. Yeah. For Caleb Johnson to be, yeah, that's a little interesting to me. Well, he did beat somebody up or something? Because I don't understand it. Like, I don't even understand why he even still here. How the hell is that Stanford wide receiver even in the top five? You know the wide receivers got to be trash for him to be top five. He gonna get drafted just for cooking Travis Hunter alone. He trash. Man, the Broncos, man, they doing something. I see. Let's see who they draft this one, man. Everybody getting better except us, huh? Everybody getting better except us. We worried about running the football, but ain't got nothing to throw to or anybody to throw. Or no defense to stop. We supposed to be getting upfield, but yet we drafted a tight hip defensive end. Come on, G. Like, are you gonna put Marshawn? Like, are you gonna? So, are you literally gonna have Marshawn kneeling, this cat that we drafted, and Micah and Fowler with Sam? That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense, man. Especially if you're trying to get upfield. What you gonna do? Unless you're gonna rush Marshawn a whole lot more inside at 3 tech, bro. If anything, man, I'm putting some pork chop sandwiches in his hand, man. Say beef up, bro. Go 3 tech, man. I'm telling you, if he went to 3 tech, bro, I think he could be like a 5, 6 sack type of dude at least, bro. And you'll get a whole lot more for him because he's strong in the hands and you put some more beef on him, bro. Bro, I think it'll work out. I didn't see these cats botch 2 picks because of them trying to go ahead and put him in the wrong position. Like Fehoko botched him, trying to put him at deep tackle. Boy, he just eliminated it. That's a big defensive end. And so just think if you had him at big defensive end playing and you kept him and you already spent the draft capital for that, would you need to get Marshawn Kneeling? No. You can go ahead and go get you somebody that can get the edge. Like it's the decisions that they made also in the middle rounds that's hurting this team. Like when you gonna play Deuce Vaughn? You draft him what 4th, 5th to do what with him? What you gonna do? Like you can't waste you can't call yourself the best drafting team, but then waste middle round picks. Them is crucial too. You see probably a lot of middle round picks out there sustaining and really out there contributing. Hmm. Wide receiver. So we got San Fran up, then we up, y'all. San Fran up, then we up, y'all. What we on? This thing going by kind of fast though, y'all. We already 3 hours in. This thing going by kind of fast. I ain't even gonna lie. Went by kind of faster than last year. All right, the 49ers. Shit, they need another wide receiver though, bro. That might be Savion right there. Let's see what 49ers did. Julian Peterson. Dang. Hmm. All right. Here we go. We up. We up, y'all. What you think they're gonna do? This could I'll make him powerful because he did a lot of them reps. You don't know what true power is. Man, stop it, Mel Kiper. Man, I should have been on the NFL Network, bro. Mel Kiper get on my nerves, bro. He really do. All right. With Dallas on, y'all. You said you'd take Sanders, another lineman, and a running back in that order. Okay. Pick is in. They ain't trade down. Come on, man. You gonna come on, man. Can you at least build with something? What the fuck, bro? That's what I seen, bro. You don't get Savion? You don't get Shador? I only was able to watch one game of him, and it was like, okay, from one game. I didn't get a full evaluation on him. Let me see. Long limb corner. Movements looked a little choppy. Yeah, I don't know about this draft, y'all. It ain't looking too good for the Dallas Cowboys. The corners TBD. I can't really tell you too much about them because of my limited film. So I can't tell you too much about the corner. But I'm gonna tell you what was available and what could have been acquired. It's disappointing. Disappointing. You could have damn near went to the cow corner in the fourth or traded back in or whatever. So he hurt. What kind of injury did he have? Is that why I was only able to watch one game? Because he was hurt? Because there was games where I tried to look for him, he wasn't there. So was that he had a knee injury? So they said he said, bro, this ain't good, man. This ain't good. I remember, and this is my thing, y'all, right? So the game that I did watch was him versus SMU. And it was interesting because I was like, why the hell every time he's in the game, they're throwing at him deep? Like, and I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Every time SMU kept throwing at him deep. So if you throwing at him deep consistent, that means you think you got some barbecue chicken there. If you keep throwing at a corner deep every single bro, I am not lying to you. Look it up. They kept throwing at him deep First one, he got beat. Thinks he a lot of the times he broke it up. But then when I look at some of his choppy movements a little bit, and then I think back to that game, is he not the best mover? Right? Is he gonna have to Brandon Brown or some stuff and really press and have that safety over the top? I mean, you just seen a couple picks before us, the number one corner went off the board. Trey Amos, I would have took Trey Amos. Why is they going after this cat every single time? Like deep, like I'm telling you, deep. They going at him every single time, deep. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. When you do that, you think like, man, I got barbecue chicken. That's a mismatch. I got a mismatch. So SMU, a college like SMU thought that they had a mismatch on him. I would love, matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can hit my YouTube partner up, man. See if he got that all 22 on this man, so I can look some more. I'll really look at him and see if he got that all 22 for me, man. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, Terminator. This ain't good. This ain't a good draft, man. This ain't a good draft, bro. This ain't a good draft. Tyler Booker, he's solid at best. You drafted a rotational second round. Like, I'm pretty sure the O lineman will probably pan out and be a solid contributor. But y'all know the O lineman panned out, but everything else was just shaky. Right? Just like, okay, BB looked like BB had a good year. But Guyton, you gotta hope he get up in there. So you banking on him, but it looking like they ain't got no confidence in him. All the left tackles that they were trying to bring in, and then you bring him in. Revel, okay, this ain't good, man. Out of what you could have got and contributors that I know that can play some football, like I know can play football. Shedeur, I know could play football. Savion, I know he could play football. Caleb, I know he could play football. I would have took the linebacker from Iowa in the third. I know he could play football. But you take another, so instead of you taking a injury prospect in the second round like you always do, then you try to make more sense of it by taking an injured prospect in the third round. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, making a ball boy shot at Hick. Fried, baked, and cooked. Facts. Sawyer. Do we got a 4th round pick? Hold on. Am I late on something? They got Sawyer? Let me see. Am I missing something? Oh, Sawyer. Damn, man. This shit worse than last year, damn near, man. This thing worse than last year. This thing worse than last year, y'all. All right, hey, have a good one, babe, man. I hope he said as it comes to us, man. Hey, this is crazy, man. This is a lot to take in, man. This is a lot to take in. Hey, I don't like this drive. I don't. I do not like this drive, man. It's pathetic to me. Reach to me. Did the Dallas Cowboys need a corner? Absolutely. A bigger corner? Absolutely. But if you're gonna get a corner like that, man, you need a safety over that top, bro. Who gonna be the safety over the top? I don't get it, man. Damn. These boys, hey, these boys really giving it up, ain't it? Boy, I'm like way speechless right now, man. I'm just shaking my head like, damn. Just when you thought that, and you remember what I told you, I'm like, yo, hey, man, I said, hey, a bad draft can set you back 5 years, another 5 years. I ain't gonna lie, man. Unless some things happen tomorrow, man, that can combat some of the stuff that we done did today, bro, it's looking like another 5 years, man. Being some barbecue chicken out here on the football field, man. Nah, man. Revel? Come on, man. You could have traded back some and then being able to get aggressive to man. That's crazy, man. Jerry Jones, Will McClay, Stephen Jones, they suck, bro. Damn, bro. They say don't nobody want to win more than Jerry Jones. Man, I couldn't tell, bro. I couldn't tell. You can't take no notes from the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Kansas City Chiefs out there making. They know what they doing in the scouting department, bro. You got these scrubs, man. You got scrubs drafting scrubs. Revel is TBD, man. I don't know, man. You know, I don't think he no great quarter, but if he could press up, man, and I want to say I've seen him a lot of times playing off too, if I'm not mistaken, not using his big body. But don't quote me on that. But it's not good, bro. This ain't good, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer, man. Hey, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Hey, I hope you know what I'm saying. It was good chopping it up with y'all, man. And we got to figure out the direction. Uh, I'll be back though. I know tomorrow we're gonna talk about what they doing tomorrow. So yeah, man. We ain't got no picking a four, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll talk about what they gonna do tomorrow. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it, man. This ain't it. Ain't want no company. I see. I, man, that's sad and pathetic. This organization is ran pathetic, yo. This is ran pathetic, y'all. Bro, how pathetic can this organization be ran? Well, just when you don't think it can get any worse, bro, it get worse. How now? You got to explain to me, man. Right? Somebody would have to explain to me how is these picks going to impact winning? Right? Even if you overreach and they produce, how is these picks going to impact winning? They how is these going to impact winning? How is Fowler, Parsons, this Boston College cat, and Marshawn Neal at the edge going to impact winning? How? How was you not having a linebacker and Overshown being hurt and not going to be ready to maybe halfway through the season, and then you rolling with 35 and whoever else? How is that going to impact winning? Safeties, you got Donovan Wilson there. How is that going to impact winning? You got Diggs and you got Bland in there. How is that going to impact winning? You got no wide receiver out there on offense, and you're going to run the ball 35, 40 times a game. But you ain't got nobody to keep you honest, so you're going to be grinding to get them yards. How is that going to impact winning? You got Dak Prescott, man, who chokes in the biggest moments and against better teams. How is that going to impact winning? You got wide receivers, man, and tight ends, man, who playing hella soft-minded. How is that going to end up? How is that going to impact winning? You got a first-round pick in Guyton, man, who it seems like they damn near trying to give up on him. So it got to be something here. How is that going to impact winning? Kobe King. I like Kobe King. And Mike, I like him. I'd rather have that Iowa linebacker, though, but I like Kobe King, though. Them the two linebackers that either one of them, I like it. Especially in the middle, I would like either one of them. I think the Iowa linebacker a little better, though. But Kobe King, he built, though. He built right now, though. You know, he built right now. Kobe King solid. I like him. We just want to win, Cowboy Nation, but it's not looking like it's going to win. It's going to happen anytime soon, Cowboy Nation. No, man. But all right, y'all, man. I might either be back on tonight or definitely going to talk about what's going on tomorrow. But anyway, man, talk to y'all soon, man. We gone.